And One World Trade Center, formerly dubbed the Freedom Tower, was initially scheduled to open its doors in 2006, but that never happened. In fact, there have been several other opening dates that have come and gone without anyone occupying the building. But all of that waiting could soon be over. Karina Huber has more.
With its towering height and glimmering facade, One World Trade Center is hard to miss. It can be seen from almost every angle in New York City.
Well, Tower 1 is special, obviously, because of the height.
At a height of more than 541 meters, it is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere.
Height matters. New York is a city of tall buildings. New York, if it didn't invent the skyscraper, thank you, Chicago perfected it and made it inspirational, made it gestural.
The building may be inspirational, but it's unclear when it will be fully functional. The opening has been plagued by numerous delays. Costs have gone way over budget. It now stands at $3.7 billion, and less than 60% of the building has been leased.
So they have a lot of competition that they have to deal with and have to meet. And, you know, it has to work as a real estate deal. And so I think they're figuring out that price point.
Earlier this year, rental prices for mid-level floors were lowered to attract more tenants.
They definitely had a lull, but I think that there's now been a flow. There have been 4 or 5 leases. Publishing giant Condé Nast, which owns Vogue, Vanity Fair, The New Yorker, and others, was the first to sign a lease. It's scheduled to move in before the end of this year.
The fact that a normal, sane, intelligent business like Condé Nast will choose the World Trade Center will demonstrate to many that they're not putting their employees at risk, they're not seeing a business risk, that it's a regular business environment for people to work.
Rick Bell at the American Institute of Architecture was an advisor on the reconstruction of the World Trade Center.
I think a lot has happened on the World Trade Center that has been confusing, even to people involved in the process. A lot has been very political, a lot has been very emotional. But at the end of the day, what's being built now, what we can see being realized, is something that we can be proud of.
Like the Twin Towers, One World Trade Center is expected to become a top tourist draw. It will have shops, restaurants, and an observation deck that is projected to attract 3.8 million visitors per year. But we'll have to stay tuned to find out when exactly we can enter the building. Karina Huber, CCTV, New York.